this is a random sheet of paper with a bunch of triangles and dots on it. But I'm going to teach you how to take this thing and turn it into a really fun secret message that can add a nice little wow moment with any treasure hunt that you're putting on for a special occasion or just for fun. This is something from my shop. You could maybe try to recreate this, but if you want, just support me. So this is a tutorial video if you found that. So if you stumble upon it on YouTube, you're gonna have to go find it in the link in the bio. I'm gonna run through how the trick works and then how the preset ones that I've created could be used. Then also what to do with a blank template if you want a specific message of your own. I hope you enjoy. Cheers. So what you can see here, I'm just doing the fold really quickly so you can understand. The most important thing is to make sure that you fold downward first. So you fold on the blank side, inward, and then back and forth. Once you fold it, you can see it pretty easily. It says top shelf. Next, here's how you're going to include this in a treasure hunt. First and foremost, simple, you're going to print out the packet. I have added some preset ones with a couple fun passwords, passphrases, some numbers and some locations. I'm not going to name that out here, but if you did purchase it, you can find it there. Now, if you want just one of those simple ones, it can't get any easier. Step one, you need to trim the edges a little bit, depending on how your printer printed. Usually just the top and the bottom, just to make sure you don't have a bunch of excess paper, so it makes it more difficult to fold. And then after that, you're basically going to hide the sheet of paper. Obviously, you're not going to fold it up or do anything early. You could potentially roll it up in a scroll with whichever hint you would prefer in the previous location that sends to. So if your hint sends someone to look under the bed, you obviously don't want it under the bed, you want it in the previous spot. So then you can hide the next clue under the bed. That simple. This is for those of you that want to use the blank template or DIY it yourself. The best way to look at it is your player is going to be able to look at two different messages, a right side up message and an upside down message. The upside down message is going to be your odd rows, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and so forth. And then your right side up message is going to be your even rows, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So when you're putting this together, if you're putting one single message on one single side, you're just going to choose even or odd and only color in triangles. So when you fold it and look at the angle, it just shows those specific rows. I actually have an example of top of shelf, right? Top of is on one, shelf is on the other. And I put them in different color coordinations so you can see, oh, here's shelf and here's top of, because it looks very obvious. And then when you remove the different color coordinations, it just looks like a bunch of triangles and you can't read this message until you do the folding part. So there you have it. I hope that was useful. I hope it made what might seem confusing very, very simple. As always, you can check out the other videos that I have available, a lot of high-level stuff and some other tricks that you might want to add into other parts of your adventure. But until next time, happy building.